Hey guys, as I was editing this video, I realized I didn't have an intro, so here it is. Well actually no, I had an intro and then it got all blurry, so sorry. But this next clip is actually me sharing all of my favorite tips and tricks about women working in a hard-working field, right? That's what I'm saying, see? She agrees. But I work at a meat market, and so I feel like it's very helpful to have these tips and tricks for anyone else that's working in a meat market or working in a harsh environment to where your body and your hands and stuff are like tested to the limit. So that's what this next clip is, and then you're gonna have a little bit more vlogging with me. Alright, so as promised, we are gonna talk about the products that can help you be your best working self. This is directly directed towards women who are in man's fields who like have to do like hardcore manual labor and have their hands all cut up like this and like have really hard like hands because the calluses are thick from working outside and stuff. That's what it's directed to. I'm a market manager for a grocery store company, and I work with meat. And so like inside the facilities, it basically is like a rainy, cold day every single day, and like you're working hard and you're lifting stuff all the time. Your hands get like smashed and cracked and like scraped all the time by like random things. And so this is my main products. Now, there are two products that are not in here that I would also recommend is a vest and Germ-X, or like hand, like that type of stuff, like basically just Germ-X, because those two things can actually help you. Like vest I wear almost every single day. Besides today, I have this like cute little jacket on, but a vest help you kind of like stay warm inside the market, but not too hot to where you're like sweating a lot. So that's one of them. And then Germ-X, because again, I'm working, like if you're working with meat or animals or things like that, you have all kinds of germs all over your hands. Even if you're a teacher, I feel like Germ-X is really important. Like if you have like a lot of germs all the time, it's really important to kind of like clean it off so that way like your little cuts and stuff don't actually get infected. So any kind of like disinfectant that you want to use, you can use. Okay, so first off are my shoes. These are the shoes I wear to work every single day. They are Reebok. I wear a size 7.5. No, I got a size 7, but I usually wear a size 7.5. So they're a little bit bigger than what you think. So I would go down like a half size. I would go down. But they're very comfortable. They're steel toe. And they protect you from even like wet stuff. It's like basically like almost like waterproof on the inside, and then it's super squishy. So I don't know if like you can tell, but they're super squishy. And super nice. So I would definitely recommend these. These are like way comfortable. Now you are going to, as any type of steel toe shoe, you're going to have to break it in because these can be a little bit hard to wear if you don't break them in. So that's just something to think of and plan for whenever you get these shoes. But these are super comfortable. They look like tennis shoes, so they're easy to style. You don't have to look like a guy 24/7. Like, these are nice. These are very cute. And they do the job that they need to do. Because one time, I actually got ran over by a cart. My foot did. And these shoes protected me. So, I know that they can protect my feet, and I know that they can keep them not wet, and I know that they're just an all-around really good shoe, and they're really easy to style, which is why I really like them too, because they don't look like those really gross, bulky, like steel toe shoes, you know what I'm saying? I got mine at Academy, but I think I'm going to leave a link for like Amazon or something like that, so that way you can get yours as well, or I might do it from the Reebok store. I don't know. I gotta just look. But you can obviously get it off Amazon. I'm sure they're on Amazon. Like, they have really cute ones on Amazon, by the way. So, that's where I got my idea from. And then I went to Academy and I was like, let me see if I can find some like that. And I did. But they have really, really, really cute ones that I eventually want to get. Like maybe a couple more, like at least like one more pair of these. But I haven't decided because they're kind of expensive, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting until they go on sale. Anyways, which I will also leave links for those down below. Why don't I do that? So that way you have all kinds of options. Speaking of shoes, they do stink at the end of the day because you're working all day and like, I don't know, my feet sweat. I don't know if anyone else's does, but my feet sweat. So I've got like a couple things that help you out so that way you don't get like fungus and gross things growing in there. First off, you gotta spray your shoes. And this is Lysol. This helps if you have stinky feet, sweaty feet, any type of feet. Like if you need to get some scents out of your shoes, spray the shit with this. Like it helps so much. Helps so much. Like I can't even tell you. Like this stuff takes all scent away. Like whenever I worked at the meat market and at ASU, which is a college that I went to, we basically sprayed our shoes with this like every single time, and like all the bad smells, the like smell like gross sweaty shoes and stuff, gone. Now along those lines, inside my socks I put these couple things so that way it's like I'm prepared. Now I put this over my nails because it protects it from growing fungus. My feet are prone to growing fungus. It's just, I guess, in nature because I sweat a lot, and then I'm in like a really like moist, it's just in a very moist environment because my feet sweat like all the time, and so I'm very prone to having that. And if you are too, this actually helps you prevent and can help sometimes with the growth of fungus. Now I am not a doctor, so I can't clinically tell you that that's true, but I did research it. So my research proved that, but I'm not a doctor, so I'm not an expert on this subject. Okay. Then the next two things that I choose to do is I put this Gold Bond Rapid Relief in between my toes before I go to work and after I go to work, so that way I don't have like athlete's foot, because again I like never sit down and my feet sweat and it's just gross. It's so gross. So I put this on it. It's super, super helpful. It's an anti-itch cream. And it makes your feet feel like super cool and like nice. And I put it in between my toes, so like in this part of my toes. So that way I don't have athlete's foot, because I will do that. So I'll take this. I'll take like a little bit and I'll like take it out like that. And then pretend this is my toes. I'll go like this, and then I'll go on the back of them, and it protects them from feeling like gross and whatever. It's just, it helps. The other thing is another Gold Bond one, and it's triple action relief, so it cools, absorbs, and then is also itch relieving. It's the body powder. I use it for my feet. It's amazing. It helps so much. And it absorbs like all the sweat. So whenever I have this in my shoes, I generally like don't feel the sweat from my feet, which is awesome. So if you're a runner or anything, like an athlete, whatever, like this stuff and this stuff will be your best friend. Promise. I wish I knew that in high school. I would have had way better smelling feet. That is so gross to say out loud. Anyways, and then like for moisture wise with my feet, I like to put this hand cream. It says hand cream, but it's like super thick, so I use it for my feet, and it has done wonders. It's the Burt's Bees Almond and Milk. I will leave a link down for this down below as well if I can find it. I should, but because I really need a new one because we're almost out. That's how much I've used it. I've never had a foot cream that I've actually used this much. So, just saying. And it honestly is a super thick consistency. I guess I can show you. Like a super thick consistency. And so, you have to really like rub it in your feet to actually get anything out of it. But, not get anything out of it, for it to totally absorb is what I mean. And so that is super helpful. And my phone is freaking blowing up. So we'll work on that. And then Speaking of working on things, Working Hands is the best cream ever in the whole entire world for your hands not to be cracked and gross and whatever. Like, this brings so much moisture and life to my hands. I mean, like, honestly, like, I don't think I could live without this stuff ever in my whole entire life. And some person complimented on my soft hands the other day, and I attribute it to this. So if you don't have that, for guys, women, whatever, like, honestly, like, whatever you identify as, if you work in hardcore environments, this is definitely necessary for you. Or if you just have dry, like, hands in general, because, I mean, even if I didn't work outside, I'm pretty sure I would still have hard, calloused hands. I don't know, it's just, like, I'm prone to dry skin. Like, everything is dry all the time, so I don't know. But another thing concerning dry skin is this Moisture Rehab from Sally Hansen. It strengthens and fortifies your cuticles and fingernails. So what I do is I take it out and I will then kind of just like dab it on there, like so. Paint it on there, and then I'll let it sit there for like a little bit, and then if I had any residual oil, I would just like rub into my cuticles and around my nails and above my nails, all the way around everything. And that just kind of helps. I do that like maybe like once every 3 days. I would say maybe 2 to 3 days, depending on like how much I've had my hands exposed to the elements, or if I had more of like a cover such as gloves or anything like that. It just depends, but that's generally once every 3 days ish. Now, lip wise, I also have ridiculous like dry skin all the time, chapped lips with my lips, because I am in a cold environment that's wet and like gross. So I have a lip scrub. I highly suggest any type of lip scrub that works best for you. This is unique, so I'm not going to link it, but my mom sells it. So if you know her and you're watching this video, get some from her. This is, I believe, the holiday collection because it's peppermint, but I honestly don't know. And I have the regular one too, and it's like black, and it works just as well. So if you just want like a normal lip scrub. But yeah, it is the best lip exfoliant, I would say. But honestly, this helps so much. And then you just like rub it on, and then you just like rub it across, and then you take it all off. And then I moisture up with some Carmex, because this is literally the only chapstick. The only chapstick that works for me. Like, the only one that actually helps my chapped lips. And this is actually medicated. So, only the classic one too. Like, if I get like so yeah, those are my favorite things that I can offer you that will actually really help you in your job. And if you're a guy, I feel like this will help too. So that's all I have to say. I hope that you enjoyed this video for today. I know I was going to do like a daily vlog, but my schedule is a little weird, so I decided to do this instead. So I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys. Stay tuned for my next video. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hello and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be talking about all my favorite products that can progress you in your job if you are a meat market manager or someone that works with their hands. Basically, it's freaking hard work, and stop it right now. And works with their hands, and it's really hard. These are my products that can help you make it through.